So the Philadelphia Eagles have announced their home opener. They have also went through the first week of minicamp. The rookies are all out there. We got to see what some of these draftees and undrafted free agents are looking like, and it's looking good, man. It's looking good. So I just want to kind of talk a little bit about what has been happening and give you my opinion on all these firings and people leaving and what I think about these guys. It's not going to be too long of a video, be kind of a mishmash of a video though, but let's get into it.
You want Philly food?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
What's going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. So, like I said, today I just kind of want to talk about a little bit of everything. I want to talk about the season opener, or the home opener, I should say. I want to talk a little bit about these rookies and what I've been hearing from them, and then I want to talk a little bit about Tom Donahue leaving the Philadelphia Eagles and what that might mean for the Eagles moving forward. But before we get into that, be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family. We are on the road to 4K, and we would love for you guys to join that ride. So let's hop right into it, man. So I'm going to start with Tom Donahue. Tom Donahue, who he has decided to move on from the team. Obviously, you guys probably know him from not wanting to dap up Howie Roseman last year at the draft. So he is going to be moving on. Obviously, a lot of movement happening in that scouting department. And now we're waiting on Andy Whiteout. That's really what it comes down to. It feels like we're waiting on Andy Whiteout to basically announce he's no longer with the team. I feel like that's the next move. I could be wrong. I could be 100% wrong and he can stay, but I just feel like how everything's going, that's going to be the next move. Obviously, we did bring in Charles Walls, which I think is a huge hiring. I don't want to say upgrade because I liked our scouting team, but I think that it's a great upgrade. I think that he's a guy, from what I've been reading, has been in a lot of talks as a future GM. So he's a guy that is definitely, ascending very quickly, very young, for the position at least. So it's something that I think that the Philadelphia Eagles, hit gold on. I think they should be very excited about having that guy here. But it is a little bit worrisome that all these people are leaving. I feel like, look, maybe it's just because I saw the video last year and I'm just thinking Tom Donahue don't mess with Howie Roseman, but it's starting to feel like a lot of these guys don't like Howie Roseman. Whether that's good or whether that's bad, whether that doesn't matter, I guess that's still to be seen, but it is something that I've been keeping my eye on, and I want to get more information. I am doing research right now to try and figure out what's going on with all these scouts and just make sure that it's just, because not everybody's getting a better opportunity, right? Or, is it kind of like a head coaching type thing that once you bring on a new guy, you want to let him get his people? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it is something deeper to it. I don't know. But Tom Donahue is no longer on this team. So that is something that we have to know, right? We have to keep our eye out for that. Now, the rookies, man, these rookies have been playing their tails off. Shout out to Britton Covey. I've been talking to Britton Covey here and there. We're going to get him on the show pretty soon. But he's been excited about his time in Philadelphia. Everything that I've heard about Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean, I've heard they've been all over the field. Everything and more than that the Eagles have hoped for. Nakobe Dean does not seem to be slowed down by his injury at all. It seems like he's a full go at minicamp right now. So it's a very exciting thing to watch. Obviously, I'm not out there. We have been able to see a couple clips through a couple of different reporters that are out there right now. But it seems like these guys are all jets go, all cylinders firing, whatever, analogy you want to use. It feels like they're ready to go, ready and willing to work hard for this team, man. Jordan Davis and Nakobe Dean, I knew that they were obviously friends and teammates, but it seems like their relationship is even deeper than just football, which is awesome, and it's good to have them both on this squad. And then, like I said, look, I'm not going to sit here and act like it's a big deal because I think we all knew this, but Carson Strong is impressing people, man. Carson Strong is impressing the coaches with his strong arm. No pun intended, but he has a rocket arm, man. He really does. He has a very good arm. He's able to take off a little bit of velocity when he needs to. I said this when we signed him as an undrafted free agent, that I think he's one of the guys that's going to make this team, probably as a number 3 guy. If we do move on from a Gardner Minshew, maybe he moves up to that number 2 spot. And I think that's what you want. That's what you want from a guy like him. This is Jalen Hurts' team, right? We've seen Hurts say it multiple times. We've seen now Howie say it multiple times, and I think he said it with the A.J. Brown signing as well. So this is Jalen Hurts' team, at least for this year. I've seen a lot of, reports saying that we're basically setting him up to be an experiment. We're setting him up for failure. We're setting him up for, crazy expectations. And to a certain extent, I can understand that. And to a certain extent, I do agree with that. But for the most part, I think it's all on him. And I think that if you ask Jalen Hurts last year, look, we're going to get you some weapons and it's going to be all on you. How do you feel about that? I think he would be all for it. I think he would be excited. And I think he would be willing to fight for that, because that's what we want out of Jalen Hurts. That's what we want out of any player that plays for the Philadelphia Eagles. Just be willing to go out there and actually fight for it. And I think that he has that in him. So I'm not afraid for him. I'm not sitting here saying this is unfair to Jalen Hurts. I think this is life. This is how the world works. You want something, you have to go out there and get it. And I think that everything is starting to be set up for him to go out there and get it. But look, I'm excited about this team. I'm excited about this mini camp. I'm excited about training camps coming up. I'm excited about everything. I think that this Philadelphia Eagles team, I said it last year and I was right about it. I think they're going to surprise some people. It's going to be very interesting to see how analysts, I should say, start to pin our team, right? Last year we were the 3-win team. Last year we were the team with a quarterback outside of the top 40, even though there's only 32 quarterbacks. Last year they barely wanted to rank our wide receiving core. Now they're looking at our wide receiver core as one of the better ones in the NFL, not just the NFC. So I think that it's something that is very, very interesting. A quick turnaround is something that Philadelphia Eagles fans and this franchise are used to. So I think it's going to be another year of that. But like I said, I just wanted to kind of go over some of the main topics. Let me know what you're thinking, mainly with this Tom Donahue and this scout stuff. I mean, the rookies are doing what rookies are doing, right? That's all fine and dandy. I need information. I need you guys to do some homework for me and help me out, because I need to know everything there is to know about these new scouts. I need to know everything there is to know about what's going on with our old scouting team. So if there's any information you guys have, I would really, really appreciate if you guys pass that along. But oops. I appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is, though, man. Y'all know what it is. It's Fly Eagles Fly, and we are out here. Peace!
Everywhere, this is for you.
Yeah. Fly Eagles Fly on the team. Touchdown.